session is about is a revision session on draping technique, towel technique, and turning. Okay. So when you ask the client to say on a setting like in your clinic, when you're finishing the consultation, you tell them, okay, I want you to take the towel this way, and you show it to them, and then come and lie facing there. Okay? So when you come to the room, you will have them that way, right? So a few things you need to do. First, adjust the pillow. Adjust the pillow so then the tip of the toes touch the table. Then you're taking the second towel, and by the way, few of you have a smaller towel, and it was almost an accident there. So be sure to have a longer towel, especially now in the winter. Yeah, good. And what we could see is, for example, you need to do that swift, you know. So what we can see, we see somebody would do that.
Very accurate. That was,
it was, yeah, it was. And you're looking at that and you're saying, time, you know. And also, it does feel kind of on the way, you know. So, yeah, it needs like anything practice. So, when it comes to towel, when you're starting, just do that. Hold the two towels together, where the hip is, lift it, tuck it under, right? So really, nothing should be out exposed because of warmth. You need to retain the heat as much as possible. Yeah? So back massage, you're gliding it, you're starting the massage. If you then go to do the neck massage, you can always put the towel into here and then do it nice and warm, yeah? Then if you want to do lower back massage, you can do that even this way. And then still, the rest of the body is covered, yeah? Coming back, if you want to do the hip, you can just tuck this and do the upper hip from here, bring it back, good. If you want to do then the arm, you can take the arm outside, yeah, or even cover the rest. So you have just this arm, yes, and then you finished, again, take this arm back into, you come to the other side, take the arms outside, and then massaging, finishing, taking it in. Good. Now the hip, yeah, you can fold it this way. If you want, you can put the arms in. Then take the towel, or actually do the leg before, just take the leg a little bit more to the side. Then you have to take a diagonal, right, and that's it. And then tuck this under and start working. If you're not satisfied with it, do it again. Do it a few more times, yeah? So this towel is going to be a little bit too heavy. Lift it up a little bit. Good. You start working. You want to work on the gluteal area. You can do that with a towel. Start slow. If the person's happy without towel, take this towel a little bit more above. Do that in here, and then drape it inside the underwear this way, and then start working. Yeah? And then you can do skin to skin, and then take it there. Right? You want to do just the leg, you can do, but try really to do it as many times as you can, and we're going to do it now, kind of 10 minutes each, until you really feel comfortable with. Okay. Then comes the turn. Yeah? You're loosening this towel, taking it. You can put it on your shoulder or put it aside, and then, a la Alison, you first tell them what you're going to do, and then ask them to do that. Yeah? So you can say, in a second, I'll ask you to slowly come and turn, but let me prepare the turn first, okay? Good. Then, could you come and shuffle yourself downward a little bit? Yeah? So then the head is touching the wall. Yes? And then if you can turn this shoulder and turn that way. Yeah? You can do that. Good. Then, you haven't finished yet. That.
Flexi.
Good. Anything else I should do?
Tuck that bottom towel.
Pillow? I prefer not to, because that's the,
Yeah, that's
the
what I was
front.
thinking.
I need to take this one off. Or at least drop it. Yeah? But I would just put it down. And then I need a pillow or a towel underneath. So here, for example, I might need to loosen this up. And then, is it comfortable? Do you need a pillow or? Okay. So then, let's do the arms around here. It's basically the same. You take the arms, you wrap it around the towel, and then massage, whatever you need to do. Yeah. If you need to take it up, sometimes I will just kind of start, do this, bring it back. Yeah. And then legs, pretty much the same, you know. That, take the leg to the side. This is the angle. You don't want to cover the opposite leg at all. So you just take it in an angle, and then tuck it under in here.
Look at where you're tucked as well.
Yes,
So I saw
so
some
not
very
very
high
high.
tucking.
Not very high, but
That
around,
was
say,
me.
mid-thigh. Yeah? Good. And then you're bringing it back. Anything else?
You know, initially when you tuck the towel into the underwear,
Yeah.
do you need to tell them that that's what you're going to do?
I have, it depends. If I'll have a 70 years old man that I know for a while, then not. But if I'll have 18 years old girl that I feel that she's nervous, then I will. And I'll explain why in a such a way that makes full understanding. So I wouldn't say there is a set for each people, yeah? And it's just sometimes I'm a bit aware of telling too many things. And then you're losing the, yeah, you're losing the magic, exactly, thank you. Absolutely, yeah. Shall we go and practice? Yeah, question?
On the supine position, do you actually tuck the underwear,
No.
the towel? You don't.
No.
You just
No,
put it there.
I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah?
You just-
Practice at, yeah, sorry, two more questions?
When the client is getting up, basically that you need to turn the towel like to kind of they cover themselves from the front.
Mhm.
Like sort of I struggle with that one.
Mhm.
Like when they're getting up from the when
Oh, from, well, I'll show you. It's not part of, because it's only in the clinic days.
Yeah,
yes?
that's what- yeah.
But what I will do now, if they need now to come in and dress, so what I'll do is, if you can come into sitting, please, having your legs this way. Yeah, good. what you can do is basically have another towel and swap that, and then ask them to hold it, and then 2 towels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another reason why you need the large towels. as
You
well.
do need large
It makes a
towels.
big difference.
You do need. Yeah, absolutely.
Really.
Okay, let's start then.